YouTube. Welcome to another one of my videos. In this video today, I'm going to run through a new training program that I've been going through with the guys at Smash PT, Strength Lab MK, and David McKinley. I'll link them in the description. And within this, we have a volume day, light day, and intensity day. So I will walk you through the first week and my impressions of it. So day one is our volume day, and this is focused on getting extra volume in squat, bench and row. The squat and the bench predominantly because those are our core powerlifting movements, and obviously those are specific towards a sport. The row more so to get an extra balance from to counter the amount of benching that is done. So on this day, it's predominantly focused on honing the technique, really building up that extra volume, and that's really what's going to get us stronger at the end of the day. So as you can see here, I'm using low bar with 80 kilos, and it moves quite smoothly. And one of the reasons for using low bar as opposed to the high bar now is more so since having to play around with it and having it tweaked from the guys at Smash PT, it just generally feels a lot better. It's finally gotten more comfortable, it's clicked in. And whilst it isn't an arse to ground squat, it definitely is a very, very good squat, the low bar. And I'd say more so because we see I'm maximising the amount of muscle that I'm using and the amount of tension from the lower back, glutes, hamstrings and quads, which are all very, very important. So, you know, previously with 80 kilos it didn't move so great, but obviously now it moves great, so can't really complain there. Moving on to the bench press, we have 5x5 at 7.5 kilos. So here we're really just trying to focus on the same setup when we start each of the sets, and for each of the reps as well, keeping it all consistent, keeping everything smooth, running the same. So not much else here. This is just classic benching. But here we have two types of rows here. We have PENDLAY rows on the left, the barbell rows on the right. So I was trying out both of these type of row movements, as the program states, barbell rows. The consensus from coach was that because we find PENDLAY rows much more difficult, let's keep those since you're going to get more out of those, except just try and emphasize the row movement at the top. So now we have our light day squats. So generally just keeping on with this is just a light day, so the squat movement is just to grease the groove and just to make sure everything feels comfortable. Blood is just flowing into the muscles to flush out and help with general recovery, in my opinion anyway. Now moving on, we have the military press. It's just 5x5 30 kilos to get a bit of volume in to balance out the bench press, so we're actually hitting the shoulders at a different angle. So each week we can add 2.5 kilos. This 30 kilos is quite an easy weight for me at the moment, comparative to most. So this is my second set of military press. As you can see, you know, what I'm trying to do here is really focus on contracting the glutes, and as a result, that would stabilize the core. If I'm stabilizing the core, then we see I'm only just using my shoulders to press. Obviously, it's a military press. I'm not doing a push press, but obviously I'm using momentum. So keeping that bar in one straight motion. And here you can see me doing some chin-ups. I'm not great at these, but it's something that, again, to counteract the pressing that I'm doing from the overhead. So from each of the sets here, I've got about 5 reps each, which ain't too bad, but obviously there's a lot of room for improvement when I'm doing these. Now we've got our back raises. See, I grabbed the 5 kilo plate just to kind of get a bit more movement, a bit more weight in. And generally, just to kind of, this movement here is just to kind of build up the your little spinal erectors. So obviously, the stronger your spinal erectors are, the more stable you're going to be during your squat and your deadlift, as those little muscles are going to be very important. So now we have our final intensity day for the week. So here we have some squats, 3x3 at 95 kilos, and a couple things that I was focused on in this session was, one, trying to really break at the hips as opposed to the knees, and this is more so I'll be pushing my butt back and also forcing my knees out so that I have constant tension on the throughout the body when I'm squatting. So here you can see as I can go down and up, it's much tighter. And the second thing that I'm focusing on here is to have a narrower grip when I set up with the bar. And the idea of this is to have to help increase upper back tightness, so that I would have a stronger shelf. So when it comes to me actually squatting those heavier weights, obviously that weight isn't going to crush me, and I'm not going to fall over, fall over from the front and face plant onto the ground. So from these 3 squats here, you can see that even though I struggled on this last rep, it still moved, and I think part of that is because there's more tightness. So onto the bench, 3x3, 65 kilos. This is generally quite a lightweight here. Obviously, one of the things that I'm trying to focus on here, or has been pointed out by Matt, one of our coaches, is that obviously I'm bouncing the bar quite a bit off my boobies. So as a note, something that I'm trying to do in the future is to actually try and actually have a little pause at the bottom, or focus more on the eccentric portion, rather than actually bouncing the bar off the boobies, or just be touching the bar. So this last one here, there's still a bit of a bounce, which isn't great, but hey, And finally, we've got our deadlifts here. So with a more vertical shin angle that I've been coached into doing, this actually felt a lot easier than the normal. And finally, we have our final deadlift, as you can see here, and these 2 reps moved easy as anything. So this is the video. I hope you found any of this informative or interesting, and I'll be trying to make 1 video a week just to keep the progress updated. Thank you guys for watching.